rusher Craig James put the game out of reach with the first of a season-long list of big plays.
Decent pitch, comes back, right side, look at that move by James, over 45 to 50, he's flying on the 40, he looks like he goes all the way, Craig James, touchdown, 65 yards.
What a thing of beauty that was. Craig James got free in that secondary, and none of those guys could catch him.
The impressive opening day victory offered bright promise, but 1 week later in Chicago, the Bears brought bad news. Tony Eason's rainbow to Craig James was the longest pass in Patriot history. But the 90-yard touchdown was New England's only points. The team lost 3 of its next 4 games, due primarily to an offense that couldn't get on track. The situation worsened against Buffalo when Tony Eason was lost with a shoulder separation. For the first time in over a year, Steve Grogan came off the bench. The veteran quarterback quickly shook off the rust and put the Pats ahead. For the 5th straight game, the offense scored only a touchdown, but this time they won due to Grogan and great defense.
The impact of Steve Grogan has been one of greatness. He immediately came in and took charge. He called his own plays, and he's turned our team around.
I've had doubts whether I could still play at times. Most of the press and the people in the Boston area had me 1 foot in the grave and out of football, so I would have to say in most respects I have made a comeback.
Strong right formation, and Grogan falls over to his quarterback, deep for keeper play. Grogan scores!
In his first start, Grogan led his team to a win which was preserved when number 38 strong safety Roland James sniffed out and stuffed a Jets pass on the 1-yard line. Rookie Garen Barris recovered the fumble, and the Patriots had their 2nd straight success over a divisional rival. 7 days later in Tampa, the offense continued its comeback.
James option pass to Tony Collins, touchdown! The Patriots get 6.
Don Blackman led the defense with his 2nd safety of the season, and the Patriots had their 3rd straight win. Against Miami, they got number 4, sacking Dan Marino 5 times. The game's biggest play came on 4th down and produced the first of a pair of 4th quarter touchdowns.
Look out! Here's Grogan throwing deep downfield. Then Dawson. Touchdown, Patriots. Now it's Fred Hawthorne, a flea flicker. Steve Grogan throws the flea flicker. 28.
When Steve Grogan rolled right for the final score, he ended a pressure-packed 80-yard drive that beat arch-rival Miami and underlined Grogan's inspirational effect on his team.
Steve came into the huddle, and we were probably out 5 or 10-yard line. It was a long way from where we wanted to be. Steve said, "Hey, guys, this is where championships are made. If you want to win a championship, we need to take it down the field."
You also win championships with great special teams and defense. Both were showcased Week 10. Colt quarterbacks were sacked 7 times, while Irving Fryer sprinted 77 yards on a punt return, his 2nd such touchdown of the season. With his many happy returns and touchdown catches in 1985, Fryer the Flyer blossomed as a true triple threat. 7 days later in Seattle's Kingdome, his explosiveness flashed again. In one of the biggest games of the season, Steve Grogan spearheaded a furious 4th quarter comeback, and again, the defense chipped in with a critical turnover.
3rd and 5 at the 7-yard line of New England. Craig looks out to the right now, fires. This one's deflected, intercepted. It's picked off. Coming up on the left side and flying is Fred Marion.
Larry McGrew's tip to Fred Marion was one of the most crucial plays of the season. It set up the winning score in a stadium where victories for visitors are few and far between. The Patriots had now won 6 in a row and were riding high. But the next Sunday, Steve Grogan suffered a broken leg, and in sudden death, the Jets ended New England's streak.
Here's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it rockets downfield, and it is good. The Jets have won in overtime and have taken over first place in the AFC.
On this dark November evening, Raymond Berry witnessed both the end of the streak and the loss of the player most responsible for it.
The offense as a whole made a lot of progress. Steve put in a lot of things in terms of quantity and quality, and I think the offense made a lot of growth during that time period.
Eason also grew, maturing during his stint on the bench. Now, with Grogan giving support from the sidelines, the whole season rode on Tony Eason's right arm.
Patriots go to the shotgun. Here they come. Eason lets a rip down the left side. He's got a receiver, Stanley Morgan. Touchdown!
In the Hoosier Dome, the Colts were Eason's first victims, followed by the Detroit Lions at home.
Eason jumps out through the middle, coming on the run. Tony Eason on the run. Down the 5. He's in. Touchdown, New England.
Led by a reborn Tony Eason, New England was surging toward the playoffs.